brand further or also create brand awareness for any business in the Gambia. And today I am glad to say that we are at one of the events to unveil him as a brand ambassador to one of the big businesses in the Gambia. And first, I think I would introduce the members of the high table. But before then, I would recognize the presence of Alan, who is also an influencer working with the same people, and recognize the presence. Come again? Network committee, who equally works with us as well. Malan Kuyate, who has also been very supportive to any event we do at Dada and Co. And to my team members, everybody here present, our road manager Ibrahim Sise, Tupac, who is always very active making sure that things are done properly. To our man who is the one behind Hussein's music, anytime Hussein is playing, you might see him or not, but he is the one at the booth, making sure that every song is played properly. Ibrahim Ajame DJ's time. Thank you very much, time, for all the good job you've been doing for us. And from the far left is Ayman. Ayman is the country head of Bwinners, Gambia Limited. Can we clap for Ayman, please? And let me jump the other person and come to the just one. The one in shoot, the one in black, is Hussain Sise, alias Hussain Dada, a super influencer, an artist, a brother, a father, and a public figure. Welcome, Hussain, to the event. And next to the big man himself, his namesake, he's also Hussain, but this other Hussain is not an artist. He's an entrepreneur, a businessman, an innovator, and the idea, the main brain behind Bwinners betting company. Hussain, thank you so much. We're happy to have you here with us. And it's a pleasure being with you, and also we thank you for creating employment for a lot of young people in the Gambia. And we thank you for the initiatives that you are doing to create financial inclusion for people through betting. Because it puts money in the pockets of a lot of young Gambians as well. All right. Thank you to the press, and thank you to our host, African Princess. We thank you. It has been great since yesterday, the hospitality that they accord to us, and up to this level, we would thank them. And also on camera, we would encourage everybody to use African Princess as the go-to venue for all their events. And I believe they're going to have a good experience like we are having here with them. Yes, so to start with, Dada and Co, as I said, is just not a business. It is a way of life for us, impacting people in different ways of life. Producing songs to entertain people, equally producing songs to create awareness about social issues, promoting social justice through music, but equally using music as a form of employment, as also a way of wealth generation for not just Hussein the artist, and for everybody who works with us in the team. Also, we want to use business and our influence to ensure that we create awareness for businesses that are in the Gambia, and also promote made in Gambia products to the wider world, so that the Gambia could be on the global map, not just for the music that we do or the lifestyle, but equally the opportunities we create for each other as people and as a nation. And today, we are starting a journey with a very good partner, a partner that shares the same vision with us, a partner that is not just a business, but also a way of life. Because you know, betting is not just a business now, it's becoming a way of life. I have my 9-to-5 job, but I bet. All right, I know a lot of us here have our own jobs, but we bet. At our compound in Bakau, there is a young boy there. If you ask him what is his occupation, he says betting. So that shows how strong betting is in our communities. And it's a way of life, but also it's generating, it's a way of generating income for people, but equally empowering people financially and promoting financial inclusion. In a country where you don't have banks all over the country, you have bet stations more than banks. Yes, and there's an opportunity for you to grab money at the bet station easier than you could get money from the bank. And we want to be part of their journey as entrepreneurs, also to create more awareness about their brand, equally to tell Gambia what Bwinners is all about, but also to position Bwinners as the best betting company in the Gambia. Thank you so much, and this is all I have. So I will pass over the mic and invite Hussain, the owner of Bwinners, to come here and do a introduction. Thank you.
So, good afternoon, guys. As you rightly said, my name is Hussain. I'm the group CEO of Bwinners. I'm not the owner. My older brother is the owner. His name is Hussain. Just want to quickly talk about Bwinners before we start ahead. So, we've been here since 2016, as you all, I'm sure most of you know. We're the only betting company in Gambia that's owned by a Gambian. My brother is Gambian, lived here, born here all his life. Our country manager, Ayman Shor, he's the recently promoted country manager. He's been with us since day one, since we only had one shop, nothing else, no online, nothing. So it was nothing. And before that, Mr. Hussain used to work with my older brother, Hassan. So 2014, I believe, there was a company called Bwinners. And that Bwinners was shut down due to whatever it was, politician, whatever it is. And then obviously everything went away. So when we reopened again, I jumped into the opportunity to tell Ayman that this is the perfect candidate. He is growing rapidly, and we want to help him grow that as a repayment. He came to me 2 years ago, I believe, or his manager, I think, asking for a video in Macau shop. Yes. And I was very, how can I say it? I was delighted. You know, someone growing up, someone being how big he is and growing is, and he wants to do it in my shop. I think it was the 4th shop we opened in Gambia. So doing it somewhere like that, and the video's not working, but doing it somewhere like that and, you know, bringing back that memories for him and bringing memories for us, it's very interesting. So when I told my brother I want to bring him on board, you guys met him in the office, he had very little words to say, but he was excited, and I'm very excited. So yes, without any further ado, I would like to also introduce you officially to Hussain Dada. He will be our brand ambassador. We are more than happy for him to join us. Like you were saying, you are growing, we are growing, we're in 9 countries in Africa, and I would like to take him wherever I go. He will be the face of Bwinners in Gambia. Moving forward, he will be the face of Bwinners.net in general. So I want him to grow more than I want to grow, just to give back to a Gambian. That's it. So I hope that's appreciated. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Really, hand it over to you. DJ, keep doing the good work. Maybe we'll link up sometime and do my own music.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I would like to say a big thanks, to everybody, because like this was on a short notice that we actually link all the press and the media houses to be here. So I would like to start by saying thank you guys so much for being here, because at the end of the day we are all Gambians, and then this is going to be something that's going to actually help a lot of Gambians. Coming back to Bwinners, I could remember back in 2014 when I just graduated. So let me just start from the very beginning. 2014 when I just graduated from high school, and then I was just figuring out, what's next. And then I think I had about like 4 or 5 family members working at Bwinners then. It wasn't Bwinners then, it was just. And then, my elder sister, Khadija, she was like, I would like to put you on board. And I was like, okay, because right now I don't actually have much going on. So that would be a good thing for me as well, just to, be able to get paid and like, figure things out on my own self. So when I got employed, I was there and I worked there a couple of months, like he said, till before they shut down the bet company. And then that shutting down the bet company, that's what brought us to this music that we're doing today. Because had it been that maybe they didn't shut down the bet companies, I would have been working at the bet station, and maybe we'll say that I might not become an artist as expected. So that's actually what brought us. So year before last, when we was working on the international local album, we had a song called Level Up. and then the video was about to be done, and then I was like to the videographer, this one, I want to direct this video myself, because I was the one that initially directed the video alongside my friend, Sheriff Dramit. So when we were there, when we was doing the process of the writing of the direction the video was gonna go to, I was like, I used to work at this company called Bwinners. And now they reopened and then rebrand, and then it's Bwinners, and then I would like us to reach out to them because I would like to tell a little story, when I used to work there. But then they were like, okay, that's a great one. And then like when we reached out to them, luckily, they didn't even hesitate. They were like, yeah, you can come in and use it. And then the staffs were very nice. They were very, very, very cool to us when we was there. And then we did the video. And then that turns out to be the biggest song on the album, international, local, as it is today. So when the video came out, a lot of people reached out to me and then they were like, were you paid for this? I was like, how can I get paid for something that I myself initiated? You understand? Because it wasn't like Bwinners came to me and told me to come and shoot a video there. I wanted to do the video because I wanted to tell a story, because this is where I used to work, and then now I'm a superstar and all of that. Every time I go there, it's love. So I wanted to show a glimpse of that on that video. So when they told me, did you get paid? I was like, nah, we were the one that reached out. It wasn't them, But then you can tell that today that video is like almost, it's at 400,000 views on YouTube, and then it has other thousands of streams on other platforms like Audio and all of that. So that's just to show you that, life connects us in different ways. So fast forward from 2023 to 2025 today, we had a call that, Bwinners, they want to have us on board as a brand ambassador. And I was like, you see, you can never tell, where life goes to, because like for the people that were saying, did you get paid for that video? Today you happen to be the face of that company. Maybe it's not because of that video, maybe it's not because of that, but then it could be because of so many other things. But then we just almost connect in so many ways, and then that's what got us here today. So and then now I would just like to talk about Bwinners a little bit as a company that has employed so many youths, and then so many other youths that have actually made their daily bread from Bwinners. Like my manager said, betting is now like a lifestyle. A lot of youths, that the system has actually failed. A lot of youths that don't have jobs. A lot of youths. This is youths that can just use $25 of their daily earning, or $25 that you could dash them, you as a normal person, or someone else can dash them a $25 note, and then this $25 note they could just use it and step into a bet and then win $1 million. That's more like a miracle, because like $25 getting you $2 million, $1 million, you don't see that happening. So it's like a money tree for this guy. So most of the guys, it's like a lifestyle for them. This is their daily earning. This is where they earn their money at. So Bwinners, in another word, has actually given job opportunities to a lot of Gambians, not just today. Even when I used to work there, it was just youths they were employing. It wasn't like the older generation or whatsoever. So this is a company that, like they said, I won't say it's growing. It has already grown, because it's like the biggest betting company in Gambia. And then I myself being part of it, that's just another, that's just another tip of the iceberg, and then as a company, like Bwinners, and I believe that, most of the people that are engaged in whatever activities they're doing are youths. I believe that, I will grow, they will grow, the youth will grow, because we will initiate a lot of other stuff that doesn't just have to do with betting. We will meet the youth, try to create job opportunities, try to create a lot of other things that will benefit the youth in this country and benefits Bwinners at large. So thank you, Bwinners, for having me. You came to the right guy.
Thank you, the two Hussains, Hussain, the artist, and